Hi, my name is Lakin Turner and I'm making this video for my English Communications course for Sarah Tedesco. The video I chose to discuss is the Black Swan. There are three communication concepts that help express meaning and feeling throughout the film for the audience and other characters. The first one is nonverbal communication. This is expressed through Nina's clothing. In the beginning, she is pure and innocent and she wears lots of white and beige clothing. And then she starts getting in touch with her darker side and she starts incorporating darker pieces into her clothing. And in the end, she's wearing all black. This is also expressed when the show's director, Thomas, misreads Nina's nonverbal communication when she goes into his office to ask him to have her as the Black Swan. She is putting her head down and she's not looking at him with making no eye contact. She has her body turned away from him and he leans in to kiss her. She ends up biting him. As Croucher explains, men are often not good at interpreting the body language signals of women, and some terrible mistakes can be made in either direction. Most researchers agree that it is not the words themselves that give the message, but the state of your body when they are delivered. Nina goes into the fallen prima donna ballerina's room, and she takes her lipstick and other personal belongings. She displays them out on her own dressing table, and this shows that she has entitlement and status. No words are spoken during this scene, but the message is very clear. The second form of communication I chose is assertive communication, which is shown through Thomas, the director of the production Swan Lake. He is antagonistic and very aggressive. He'll do anything to ensure perfection throughout his production. He's very assertive with Nina and his interactions with her. He's very inappropriate. He touches her inappropriately. He enters her personal space. He humiliates her in front of others, and he talks seductively with her, which is very inappropriate. This is all just an attempt to get her in touch with her darker side so that she'll do better as the Black Swan. People in high agreeableness are more sensitive to the warmth and coldness of other people's behaviors than are people in low agreeableness, and people who are in low self-esteem are more sensitive to acceptance and rejection than are people who are in high self-esteem, said Anthony, Wood, and Holmes, as cited in Camrath. Nina's yearning for perfection and her desire to please makes her more sensitive to Thomas' violation of her personal space, and she fears rejection because she wants to please him. She fights to the bitter end for her role as the Swan Queen, and she fights for perfection in her performance for both the black and white swan. The third concept is communication through self-destructive behaviors. This is shown a lot through Nina. She's tormented by mental illness and her internal pressure and external pressures. She strives for perfection as a dancer. In the movie, it's not defined, but it is clearly shown that she may have introductive depression. By the author Hirata's author's definition, these individuals particularly suffer from what Adler called humanity's dark longing to reach perfection. As Kurt Adler explained, extremely elevated goals are too difficult to attain, and discouragement, demoralization, and depression naturally follow. Hertas explains, failing to actualize their exaggerated ideals, individuals with an introductive depression are likely to feel worthless, inadequate, inferior, and hopeless. Their strict code of self-conduct and unforgiving stance towards any errors or failing leaves them vulnerable to terrible experiences of guilt, shame, and self-loathing, which can easily lead to self-destructive behavior and even suicidality. Nina often displays self-destructive behaviors through self-mutilation. You see her peeling back her skin and scratching at herself. Her mother is very concerned with this and she tries to cover it up a lot. These are external displays of internal anxiety and anguish in Nina. Nina experiences hallucinations throughout the film, and this shows that she may suffer from schizophrenia. A recent study found a positive correlation between attempted suicide and hallucination. Nina ends up being destroyed by her own two hands, which is apparent suicide. And that's my take on the three communication concepts in The Black Swan. Thanks for watching.